MP.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
the Cavs already with a hyper-focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning a strong performance in their home building. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Jamal Murray out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's House in at the power forward position. And for Cleveland, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Darius Garland, then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's the Beast in at the 2 spot. And with the playoffs on the horizon, Stan, how do you keep your players focused on the now?
Well, Brian, if you have an answer for that, I'd love to know, because I think all of us as coaches or as leaders of any kind, you're just trying to keep people in the moment the best you can, and it's not easy.
Pass to Garland. Here's the Beast. From downtown, sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Murray. Here's House, covered by Mobley. To the middle. Here's Castle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
The Beast shot is off. Chicago with the ball, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Now here's Mobley, and he converts the layup. Mobley's got his second basket on the night.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Outside Murray. Outside Wembanyama. On target from range.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Pass to House. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Castle. From deep. No luck on that one. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
I asked Coach what the plan is for slowing down Jamal Murray. They said, honestly, it comes down to team defense. You need to be aware of where Jamal is at all times. He can light you up. But Murray also can dish it, so we have to be smart guarding him. Always a difficult task defending the talented Canadian Jamal Murray. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to House. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Castle. Denied. Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. Offensive rebound. And Mobley throws it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It would be loose.
And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. Cleveland, number 1.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from a charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. He shoots. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Cleveland leading by 3. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. To the right side. Here's House. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Johnson, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game now. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside Murray. Pass to House. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now.
Ooh, he got hands like that.
On the wing, Murray fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Here's the beast. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 8 so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He dropped 24 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
Checking me out, coach. Yep. Rocking the bench. Kind of like trash.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Cavaliers. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Castle. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. Outside Butler, and he drives in. Here's Diabate. Tries again. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Castle. Butler covering. A good look from Johnson. Gordon pulls it in.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Diabate. Hunter against Jones. Hunter on the post. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
shooting 2.
Free throw good. Hunter. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Bulls trail by 8. Inside, right side Johnson. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Butler. Pass to Hunter. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Johnson, and it's Rupert in at the 2-guard spot. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Here's Benton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. And he lays it up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Jones. Jones with a screen on Butler. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Benton. Rupert grabs the board. The Bulls trail by 3. Wembanyama with it. Pass to Rupert. Johnson with it. Pulls up. Again, the Bulls score. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Johnson against Butler. Gordon outside. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
Nice work by Gordon. Stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Diabate, and Green is subbed in for Butler. The Bulls trail by 4. Outside Johnson, shoots from 12, and that one's long. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Banton. Allen outside. Here's Gordon to the inside. Here's Stallone. And it's House with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Johnson. Here's House. Allen defending. Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Johnson's got 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Banton passes to Allen. Here's Salone. He's scoreless. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
That free throw good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Garland's checked in for Banton. Castle's checked in for Chicago. Murray comes in for Dosunmu. Both free throws good from Gordon. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Now here's Garland, still without a bucket. Here's Salone. The rebound by Malone.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Murray. Here's Castle. A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Johnson. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Wembanyama's checked in for Johnson. There's a minute 40 left in the second period. Here's Garland. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Chicago leading by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's House. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Allen outside. Pass to Green. Outside Garland. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Here's House. 50 seconds left in the half. Here's Castle. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Murray from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Green in the post. Wembanyama on him. And it's Green missing. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the wing on the left. Now here's Garland. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. And, guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry. I'm ticklish.
And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside. Good things will happen. That's right, Ernie. I said famich.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Mitchell, then it's Darius Garland, and it's the Beast in a 2-guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Garland. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Castle. Here's House. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
On the wing, Murray. He has 7. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to House. Puts it up. Castle. And yep, it's good. Malone's gotten his first basket of the night.
I love seeing a player pass up his own shot to create a great look for a teammate.
The beast shot is off.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's the beast. Offline with a 3. And so Murray will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pass to Wembanyama. And it falls all over the rim and in. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Garland scanning the floor. Here's the beast. And another miss by Cleveland.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Castle. House passes to Murray. They set the pick. Pass to House. 4-3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the beast. 7 points in the game.
Where's my foul line?
I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Wembanyama. Gets rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the beast. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
A different look for Cleveland. Diabate's checked in for Jared Allen. Gordon comes in for Evan Mobley. And Butler is subbed in for Garland. Rupert, he's checked in for Chicago. Johnson comes in for Jamal Murray. Outside Wembanyama. Down low. A shot from the low post.
How the hell did
he
even get that?
He's got
what
9. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just
going
remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Castle. 6 points for him. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
So this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Outside Johnson. Here's Rupert, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's the beast. 3-pointer off the mark. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Banton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Castle for three. He buries it from three. Castle's got 9. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Here's Diabate. Here's Banton. Rebounded by Johnson. Chicago's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Caffey. Here's Castle. Launches it. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. To the inside. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Hunter. Here's Banton. Off the mark there with a 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Johnson. He's got 11. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
Chicago shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
And that one misses. Outside Butler. Pure from three-point range. Butler's got 5 now.
That's the thing I'm talking about.
And so after 3 quarters of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got Dosunmu, and it's Johnson in at the 1. Here's Rupert. Johnson inside. Butler covering. The layup misses. The Beast. Good, and Butler gets the assist. The Beast has got 11 in the second half.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Releases. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's the Beast. Hits the trifecta.
Let me get hot in this fourth quarter.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And there's the foul.
Let's
it's
get
on
it.
Ayo
Good
Dosunmu.
defense,
No basket. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For the Cavaliers, Allen, he's checked in for Hunter. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Alexander Walker. And Darius Garland subbed in for Butler. Now here's Garland. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now. Starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Johnson. Dosunmu outside. Jones with a screen on Mobley. Dosunmu with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Goodwin. Can they get it? The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Rupert. From the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
With the drive. The Beast shot is off. Bulls trail by 8. Dosunmu for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Garland, the pass to the Beast. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The Beast has got 24 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Here's the Beast. It's rebounded by Goodwin. Johnson inside. Guarded by Garland. First one falls for him. And Johnson drops them both.
Come on, man.
The Cavaliers lead by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to the Beast. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. 26 points for him.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Outside for Wembanyama. Sinks it from distance.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's the Beast. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Murray's checked in for Chicago. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Castle. Here's Malone. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Count it. The Beast has got 30.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
Here's House. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Here's Castle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow
The ruling on the floor stands.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Here's the beast. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. With the floater. Castle misses. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's the beast. And it's House with the rebound. House has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that in this free throw when it's all said and done.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. The Bulls with another miss. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. The Beast shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Three-pointer. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attack.
The rebound by Malone. Chicago with the ball. Outside Wembanyama. Castle for 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. .29 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Castle. Outside Murray. Over Garland. Cash. And here are the Cavaliers now. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
First free throw is good. And that puts them up 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. And it's Murray with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here's House. No good from outside. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. And it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Cleveland winning this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing.
They call this place the phone booth. So dial up a duck. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Cavaliers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Washington, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, right now for the Cavaliers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. He's out there with Garland. And it's Mitchell in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, they're out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Buffkin in at the point. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Is this, Richard, the time of the year that the players begin to get their second win? Or is that a myth?
I don't know if it's called a second win, but if you're on a team that's in a position to do something special, that's where that extra motivation starts to kick in.
Here's the beast. After the basket by Washington. Garland, that's for two. And again, it's Cleveland.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Buffkin, guarded by Garland. Outside, Walker. Inside, Olic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. Friend of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. So Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. So it's the Wizards now. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Carrington, that's good.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Walker after the miss from the Beast. Ring shot on the way, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Wizards trail by 5. Here's Bufkin. 17 points in his last outing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Mobley.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Lewis checked in for the Wizards. Good on the second free throw. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from the Beast.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Wizards trail by 6. Here's Carrington. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Lewis kicks to Oubre. Lets the 3 fly.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Shots good by the Beast.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Carrington. 23 points his last outing. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Forte, he's checked in for Walker. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Cleveland. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Mitchell. Lewis outside. Trying his luck from deep. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Loads it up there for Mobley. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Gordon. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's the Beast. Covered by Oubre. Shots good by the Beast.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the Beast.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Wizards have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Lewis outside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Gordon. He's got a clear path. Here's the Beast. Misses in close. Wizards trail by 10. Here's Carrington. Pulled the shot a little late, but the bounce goes his way. Carrington's got 5 men.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered a big performance. He picked up 39 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. And he was pretty much big everywhere, doing a little bit of everything. He had a strong all-around game. Is a repeat performance in the cards? We'll see. Guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Coach, take me out, man. I need some rest. Bowling.
He misses the free throw. A different look now for Cleveland. Diabate's checked in, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for the Beast. And the second free throw, good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Pass to Hunter, takes a 3. That shot off. 6-second difference between shot and game play. Here's Potter. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Hunter, the pass to Garland. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Outside, Walker. Here's Lewis. Launches a 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Salon in at the 4-man position. Now here's Lewis. Scoreless thus far. Here's Potter. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now here's Stockton. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Well, they're passing to Alexander Walker. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. Or we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Salon, and it's Forte with the rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Here's Potter. He has yet to score. Tries a three. Diabate grabs the board. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the watch to the Brooklyn Nets. Cleveland moving the ball around. To the inside. Salon. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Potter. Walker a screen. Potter misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Salon. Here's Banton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Buffkin. And a strong finish with two hands.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Green. After the miss from the Beast. Clock is at 3. From deep. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. Here's Carrington. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Buffkin. Rebound by Butler.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The 3. The Beast can't hit. Wizards trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the left wing. Here's Buffkin. Gets a very good look and converts. Buffkin's got 4 points this quarter.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Here's the Beast. 15 points in the game. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Such a wide open look. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 17 points for the Beast.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Carrington. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got that one up quick. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Buffkin. He's got 7.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Beast can't hit. Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Buffkin, no good.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Lewis with it. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 9. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. The Western Conference winner, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Cavaliers.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Wizards trail by 9. We've got Walker. Also Kelly Oubre out there. And it's Carrington in at the 2. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Now here's Oubre. Hasn't made one yet. Bufkin with the bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's the Beast. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's Bufkin. 10 points for him. Down low. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Wizards trail by 9. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Mobley against Walker. Pass to Bufkin. His three-pointer's off the mark. Cleveland leading by 9. Shots good by the Beast. The Beasts got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Bufkin. Mobley against Walker. Mobley misses.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Wizards have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Diabate's checked in, and it's DeAndre Hunter in for Mobley.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Carrington. 5 points in the game. Pass to Walker. Buries it down low. Walker's got 6 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
They grab their own miss. Here's the beast. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick-and-roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's the floater.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's Carrington. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hunter no good. Wizards trail by 9. Takes it inside. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 7. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the middle. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Lewis is checked in. Gordon's checked in for Cleveland. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Lewis.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Manton, the pass to Gordon. Gordon with a screen on Walker. Hunter, no one around him, and the 3-ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
1:36 left here in the third quarter. Olic. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Banton. Lewis covering. Gordon a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 6. Outside, Walker. To the paint, Olic. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .35 seconds left in the third. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Solon. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Solon's got 6.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Pass to Potter. From deep, Walker. No good that time. Right side, Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here is Lewis. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. Lewis has got 4 this quarter.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Allen. Gordon out there with Mitchell. And it's the Beast, and it's Butler in at the 1. Wizards trail by 7. Now Lewis to the right side. Here's Carrington on the 3 off target.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Shots good by the Beast.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digit.
Lewis misses. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Baseline jumper. The Beast can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
14. That's short off the rim.
Normally he drains that.
Here's the Beast. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Lewis outside. To end the run. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Wizards trail by 11. Pass to Bufkin. Banked in off the glass.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Here's the Beast. Back to Gordon. Here's the Beast. Rebound by the Wizards. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Lewis. To the middle. Here's Stevenson. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. A different look now for Cleveland. Evan Mobley's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Garland in for Butler. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Now, here's Garland. Here's the Beast, and he drives in, misses from close range. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Bufkin. Outside, Walker. Here's Oubre. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Walker with it. Got a piece of it. Mitchell against Oubre. And here's Garland for 3. Walker with the rebound. Wizards trail by 7. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Olic. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Carrington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's the beast. It's deflected. Here's Buffkin. Guarded by Garland. Carrington. That's good.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And the basket is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
From deep, Walker. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
But his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. 3-pointer. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's the beast. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The Beasts got 44.
An equally gifted scorer and passer, Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Walker looking for an opening. Good D by Mobley.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
.44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's the beast. And that one is hammered home.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. And what's their best move at this point?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
Here's Walker. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's the beast. Off target from 3-point range.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Washington calls timeout. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oubre for three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Here's the beast, covered by Oubre. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And so he makes both from the line.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'll pretty much do it.
And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you. Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT. Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't think?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's either getting a walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay? I'm not going to
Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
Coming right up, the Wizards taking on the Cavaliers. For the Washington Wizards, losing sight of their identity over the last 10 games, they've won only 2 of them. Tonight, they're hoping to get back to what they do well with a win. Cavs, Wizards, just moments away, right after this. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. Welcome everyone, courtside with 2 ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. And a good portion of the starting lineup out for this team. A lot of fill-ins tonight.
They're in a tough position with how many of their guys are dealing with injury. Heading down the stretch here, trying to make it into the postseason in one piece, and it makes you realize just how much of your success as a team comes down to staying healthy.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Walker, and it's Carrington in at the 2. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
It's his first trip to the line. So hits one and misses one at the line. For three. The beast shot is off. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
A deep three. From beyond the arc and then some.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Carrington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Carrington's got 5 points.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Cavaliers with a rebound. What an impressive regular season they've been having. Getting to 60 wins.
When you talk about magic numbers for a team, 60 wins means you're having an historic year. In fact, we've had stretches longer than 5 years without any team winning 60. So it's really hard to do.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mitchell's checked in for Evan Mobley. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And he's going for the lob. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You could put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. They set the screen. Here's Carrington. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Carrington's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The beast shot is off. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Takes it inside. Bufkin. And a nice finish on the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
To the left wing. Here's the beast. 3-pointer, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Out to Oubre. Shoots. And again, it's Washington converting.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field. Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Carrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Allen.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The Wizards with a lead. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now Walker. He had 9 points in his last time out. Oubre passes to Walker. Here's Carrington. Fires in the triple. Carrington's got 12.
And he's 5 of 7. Getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Wizards leading by 3. Here's Bufkin, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. From the line, the Cavaliers pull it in. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
It's been impressive, and the question now really is, who is going to figure out a way to stop this crew? Each time out, they're finding new ways to win. That is dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
The Wizards making a switch here. Pass to Garland. Gordon outside. Back to Garland. A minute 6 left in the first quarter of the game. Misses from close range. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. He's got 14.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in all, too.
And so it's Washington with it after the basket by Cleveland. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. So both teams making some changes here. .43 seconds left to play in the first. To the middle. Here's the Beast. The rebound by Potter. Wizards leading by 3. Fires from deep. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Going inside, the Beast. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by the Wizards. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
There obviously was a breakdown of the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's Washington. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Now an update on Evan Mobley from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
The head athletic trainer for Cleveland provided some info for us. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. We'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
We've got Donovan Mitchell. Aaron Gordon is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 50 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent, we're now in the later stages of the season. What would you say to teams that are out of the playoff picture?
There's a couple things that you can do, B.A. It's you continue to rely on the guys who've gotten you to this point, which is a grind, and you want them to understand how long the season is and that if you're going to be successful, it's going to be hard. And then the other thing you can do is turn over some minutes to younger players, obviously, to get development, put them in those situations and continue to build those relationships for the strides that those players need to take come the offseason.
Walker's shot is off.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Up the floor. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Mitchell gets a step. The beast. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. This pause in the action provides an opportunity to look at the best fast break teams in the league. The Cavaliers, #1.
You have to appreciate their effort and conditioning. It takes a lot of energy to play that fast breaking style.
Here's Lewis. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Here's Carrington. It's rebounded by Salon.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
The beast shot is off. The Wizards have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Forte. He did not look good in their loss to the Cavaliers the other night. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both good from the line that time. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Alexander Walker, the pass to the beast. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Here's Salon. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Salon, he's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here's Carrington. 14 points for him last game against Cleveland. Pass to Walker. He puts up a 3. Lewis can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading. Garland for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Walker. Here's the pick. To halt the run. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now. The beast passes to Garland. Fires the 3. And Cleveland another 3.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. We are getting deep in the season. Let's see the standings out east. You look at the Cavaliers. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And, of course, Washington currently a ways below.
You know, for Washington, they're right there at the bottom of the standings. I mean, you really have to wonder how their locker room mood has changed as their struggles have continued.
Yeah, and if you look ahead to this offseason, which the front office is probably already doing, they should. That toxic environment you mentioned will make this team a very hard sell to free agents out there.
And that one drops. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 6-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Again, Garland missing. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Bufkin. 1:07 left in the first half of this one. Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Minute 4 left to play in the second quarter. Nice shot by Walker.
Now, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
The beast shot is off.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Pass to Oubre. Walker with it. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Here's Carrington. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's Walker on the wing. Walker with another miss. Here's the beast. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. One second left. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Buzzer beater king is here.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Cleveland on top, up 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And that game against the Hawks, I know they're technically underdogs, but they don't think that. They think they're coming out with a W, man.
A positive group with a lot of confidence. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Cavaliers.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a 6th man on the floor. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Washington with the ball. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
On the court right now for the Wizards. We've got Walker. He's out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Carrington in at the shooting guard position.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Jumps up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
Wizards trail by 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And there's a pick. Here's Carrington, guarded by Garland. Here's Bufkin. Drills it from deep. Bufkin's got his second bucket on the night.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
The beast. Good.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Oubre. Takes a three. The rebound by Garland.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Bufkin. He's got 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the shot goes in. Bufkin's got 7 points.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Salone. He's covered by Oubre. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Carrington's got 19 points.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
The steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bufkin. He has 7. Deflected.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The beast. Good. The beast has got 32 points in the game.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Wizards trail by 7. Outside Walker. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Lewis has checked in for Bufkin. The Wizards have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Carrington. 20 points for him. And another miss by Washington.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Lewis. He shoots a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Beast. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. The Beast has got 13 points now in the quarter.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Walker for 3. Knocks down the long J. Walker's got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
From deep, Mobley. And Cleveland another 3.
They're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
Wizards trail by 10. Hook loose. Driving in. And he throws it down with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Lewis can't get it to go.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Mobley finds Allen. Mobley on a screen. Out to Garland. The Beast passes to Garland. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
He's always a threat to bury a catch-and-shoot jumper. Mitchell doesn't waste time.
Here's Lewis. Yet to see a basket. They set the pick. They need this. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Salon in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Floats one up. And it's Mitchell laying it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Lets it go from 14. Bufkin, no good. Cleveland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Inside. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Wizards trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Bufkin. Lets it go from deep. Here's Stevenson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Cleveland leading by 14. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Washington. Pass to Carrington. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now here's Mobley. Charity strike shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Buffkin. There's a screen. This one for three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Fallon. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pulls it from the corner and all around the rim that time before dropping. Carrington's got 22 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Takes the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Oubre's got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches it from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The Beast, good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Buffkin. And the layup is good off the glass.
And he was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And he recovers it. Carrington, no good.
And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Pass to Carrington. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Salon.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Powered down as the whistle blows. Three-point play opportunity.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland, the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Count it. Good.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Beast.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's the Beast. There's the three. And he can't get that one. Outside Oubre. Pass to Bufkin. Blocked! And here's Mitchell. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The Beast shot is off. Now here's Walker. Defense right on him. And a miss there on the triple. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors
to the channel, hit that like button, man. This is it.
For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
Great win tonight, MP.